Have you ever felt it? That low-level hum of anxiety, a persistent feeling that you're always a step behind, or maybe a few steps ahead. It's that gnawing sense that you should be doing something else, or that you're just not quite where you're supposed to be. It's the constant mental chatter that keeps you up at night, replaying old conversations and rehearsing for future ones. You are not alone. This is the human condition in the modern world. We are almost constantly living in our heads and not in our lives. We are caught in a current of thought that pulls us away from the one thing that is ever truly real. This very moment. But what if there was a simple, profound solution, a way to quiet that noise and finally find a deep, unshakable sense of inner peace? In his groundbreaking book, The Power of Now, spiritual teacher Eckhart Tolle introduces a radical idea that the key to freedom is not found in changing our circumstances, but in radically shifting our awareness. And today, we're going to dive deep into one of the most transformative sections of that book, moving deeply into the now. This isn't just about a simple idea. It's about a practice that can change everything. So much of our inner turmoil comes from one place, the mind. Eckhart Tolle explains that the mind loves to live either in the past or the future. It constantly pulls us into memories, regrets, fears, and fantasies. It's like being trapped inside a noisy room where a loudspeaker is constantly playing, "What if this happens? Why did I do that? What will people think?" In that noise, we miss the now, the only place where life is actually happening. Tolle calls this constant mental activity an addiction to thinking. Most of us don't even realize we're addicted because it feels normal, and yet this non-stop thinking is the root of suffering. All problems are illusions of the mind, he writes. The moment you realize this, a space opens up. That space is the present moment. The key here is to recognize you are not your mind. You are the awareness behind the thoughts. When you begin to observe the mind instead of obeying it, you take the first step toward inner peace and spiritual awakening. Think about that noisy room again. The thoughts are the noise. Awareness is the open door you step through into quiet. Awareness is the key to stepping out of that room. It's not about fighting your thoughts or trying to stop them. It's about shifting your attention from the mind's incessant chatter to the present moment. This is the essence of how to be present. One of the most powerful and direct ways to do this is to focus on your senses and your body. This is a simple form of meditation for beginners. Try it right now, wherever you are. Notice the feeling of the chair beneath you. Feel the air on your skin. Listen to the sounds around you, not judging them, but simply hearing them. The simple act of sensory awareness pulls you out of your head and into the reality of the now. Another powerful technique is focusing on the breath. The breath is a perfect anchor to the present moment because it is always happening in the now. Feel your breath moving in and out of your body. Don't try to control it, just observe it. Notice the gentle rise and fall of your chest or abdomen. When you bring your awareness to your breath, you are not thinking about the past or the future. You are simply being. This practice is the foundation of mindfulness. It's about being fully here, fully alive in this moment. The constant stream of thoughts will begin to lose its power over you as you consistently choose awareness over thinking. As you continue this practice of presence, you will begin to notice something profound. You'll sense a quiet stillness behind all the mental noise. Eckhart Tolle calls this the unmanifested. It is the silent, formless awareness that existed before any thought ever arose. It is your true self, the source of your being. This isn't an intellectual concept, it's an experience. It's the feeling of deep peace you get when you're fully present in nature or when you're completely absorbed in a creative act. Wherever you are, be there totally, Tolle says. Even if the moment is uncomfortable, be present with it, because the now is never the problem, only the mind's resistance to it. This is the deeper meaning of spiritual awakening. It's not about becoming something else. It's about realizing who you already are underneath all the layers of thought and identity. When you're in the now, you are connected to this deeper self, and from this place you can face any challenge with clarity and wisdom. This is the spiritual awakening that brings true inner peace. So let's take a moment to absorb what we've learned from Eckhart Tolle and his book, The Power of Now. The incessant chatter of our minds is a source of suffering, a noisy room that keeps us from living. But the simple act of practicing presence through sensory focus and breath awareness is the key to unlocking the door. And on the other side of that door, we discover the stillness of our true self, a deep, profound source of peace that is always there, waiting for us. Think of it like this. Your mind is a turbulent river, constantly rushing forward. You've been trying to swim against the current, but the teachings of Eckhart Tolle show us that we don't need to fight the river. We can simply step out onto the quiet, stable riverbank. From there, you can watch the current without being swept away by it. You are not the river, you are the riverbank. Your challenge right now is simple. It's not a grand gesture or a monumental effort. It's just this. The next time you find yourself lost in thought, take a single conscious breath. Feel it enter and leave your body. Just one. Let that breath be your anchor, your simple, powerful invitation to return to the present moment. Remember, the moment is all you have, and it is more than enough. Thank you for being here. If this has resonated with you, consider exploring more teachings from Eckhart Tolle and the Power of Now. Until next time, stay present.